Yo, what's good, YouTube? We're back with another video. Today, it's kind of a throwback. I haven't done one of these since Madden 21, I think. But we're doing a rebuild. Tyreek Hill, just yesterday, got traded to the Miami Dolphins. And I think it's going to be pretty interesting how they play. As a Patriots fan, it's a little bit concerning, especially since we let J.C. Jackson go, unfortunately. But we got Malcolm Butler. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing today. We're just gonna try to make this team a Super Bowl team. As much as I don't want to do it, people want to see it. So this what's gonna happen. So as you see, team is pretty much set as it is. I had to simulate the year, because when you load in a custom roster, you can't start, at real time, which would be after the Super Bowl. So I had to simulate the first year to, get us to the year that we're supposed to be in. So the standings and the picks won't be right, but it's just for the first year, so I'm not really too worried about that. But Madden had us go 9-8. We were second in the conference. The Jets also went 9-8, and then the Patriots down at the bottom. But we're not going to talk about that. We're tanking. We're tanking. But let's go ahead and get into it. Really, with this team, I mean, there's just a lot of money thrown at Tyreek Hill, so you kind of. Obviously you see this, and the penalty is up there. The savings, you don't save anything. Or wait, no, that's not even Tyreek Hill. Whoops. Let me go back to overall. But the penalty's up there, and you really don't save anything, so you kind of just got to let him rock with the contract for the 4 years, even if he becomes bad. They just signed Teron Armstead. I really like that signing. I think that's a good one. Protect Tua's left side. Obviously, that's his rolling side because he throws left, so he's going to want to roll left more. But there's a lot of players that, I think really, like Greg Little, kind of, he's only 24, but Patrick Laird, however you say it, is somebody that really just shouldn't be on the team. With that type of savings, you kind of just, at that point, you just cut them. You really, for this, we're just going to cut most of these guys that just won't make much of a difference on this team. Because we already, obviously, they signed, Mostert, so they already got him, so that's a good signing. I like that one too. But for these guys, really, like I said, with the way Tyreek Hill's contract is, we really need to save as much as we can. So people like Riley Ridley, as much as I like him, and I think he really has some potential, it ain't gonna be in this game. He'll have to show that in real life. But for players like this, 29 years old, with that type of savings, he's just kind of got to go. Try to get as much money as we can, honestly, back, because with that contract, yeah, it's worth it. It's Tyreek Hill, so it's not that I'm saying it's a bad contract. It's just, it's an expensive contract, and there's not really too much you can argue about that. For any player, that's a lot of money, so. But I'm thinking most of these we should just leave. Shaheen, you can go. I don't really need you to. Probably gonna sign a tight end for that price. That'll be just as good, if not better. And if he's just as good, I'll probably sign him for cheaper. Eric Rowe, kind of getting up there in age. He's 29. With that type of savings, I really don't need him. I don't think I'm really gonna strive to be, amazing this first year. Really, as you can see, I'm cutting some guys like Eric Rowe who can make a difference on the team, obviously, but it's just not really gonna do much for me. Adam Butler, former Patriot. For some reason, I don't know why they moved him from the middle to the end. I'm not really sure why. I like them coming up the middle. He's a big guy. I don't think he really has the speed to come off the edge, but that's what they did. But guys like this, like Jesse Davis, should not be getting paid $3.6 million, especially with, it's a $1 million penalty, but it's still, I'm saving much more than I'm losing. So at that point, you kind of just gotta do it. Xavier Howard, obviously, can't really let him go. He's got 3 more years, so I'm not sure if in a couple years I will let him go or explore trade options. Actually, might do that now. I think trade options would kind of potentially be smart for him because, like I said, he is getting up there in age, and I don't think this team is close to competing for a championship, especially with the AFC West looking the way it is. I think there's 4 teams in that conference that could easily beat them with the way their team is. I don't know if it's me not believing in Tua or what it is, but personally, with a quarterback that I just haven't seen much of throwing more than 20 yards downfield, I've seen him play in person, and he doesn't want to throw it deep. It's hard for me to believe that he's gonna be able to lead that team to a Super Bowl anytime soon. You never know. Something could change to where he starts throwing it downfield. Tyreek Hill obviously is a really good deep threat, but he also I feel like when they're looking at that trade, they look at it and they say, okay, well, Jalen Waddle had such a great year because Tua was able to get him the ball on a screen and he could get in space, or Tua could throw a slant and he could do something with it, which is kind of what Tyreek Hill can do as well. And basically, let's just see. Obviously, we got to bring some players back. Gesicki is a definite. Mostert, I'm going to bring back just for the sake of the fact that they signed him and it's part of it. So, Teddy, I'm going to let go because I don't like that signing. I'm not going to pay Teddy $44 million. There's no way. Preston Williams, probably going to let him go. Landon Roberts, another former Patriot. They love stealing players from us. That is one thing I don't like about the Dolphins. And coaches. They've stolen a couple coaches from them, too. But Nick Needham, definitely somebody I want to bring back. He's a good player. Got some potential. So we're going to bring him back. Mostert, like I said, for the sake of the rebuild, 3 years. Oh. I probably would have cut him anyways. So I'm not even sure if it really is worth bringing him back. I'll up the money a little bit for a 1-year deal. He doesn't want it. So I'm not gonna fight that one because I probably would have cut him. I like what's his name? Wow. It's tough doing a rebuild video on a team with that you kind of hate. Like most teams, I mean, I'll be able to tell you positions, but you know, football, it's been a while since it's happened, but Gaskin. I like Gaskin, and I like Edmonds, but probably will look to move Edmonds as well. Give Gaskin a chance. If not, I'll draft somebody. But with that being said, we signed who we wanted to sign, so we can move on now. Let's go ahead and hit up the free agency market. Like I said, with the fact that I'm not really trying to win, I'm not going to sign anybody that's pushing 30. Obviously, the Madden regression, I think it starts at 28. So I'm not going to sit here and look at people who are 28, 27. I mean, if you're young, obviously Tom Brady would be great because, especially real life, but Madden as well, you sign Tom Brady, you're probably winning a championship. But that's not really the route I want to take. DJ Chark is actually somebody I really like and I think would really fit this system well. It gives you another deep threat, got good speed, but also gives you some size. Might be something I look at. Ooh. This one's got to be, I got to sign him. I have to. We need somebody coming up the middle. Obviously, he's only 26. He's a young player. And we're stealing him from teams that we want to beat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a win-win. Jacoby Myers, obviously, I'm a little bit biased for him, but I don't think I'm going to go for that one. I think I am going to go for DJ Chark, though. Being 25, being as tall as he is, and also having good speed. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I want to pay him over $10 million a year. I mean, that's not expensive, but we already have 2 good players out wide. That's a tough one. It really is. Does he have any offers? Yeah, he's going to Tampa. I might let that one rock. I don't think it's really worth it to sign him. I just don't think we really need him as much as I think. What kind of running backs do we have in here? Melvin Gordon. Yeah, I'm not really feeling any of the running backs either. Like I said, we could go for a second tight end. O.J. Howard wouldn't be bad. He doesn't want a ton of money. I would consider O.J. Howard. I think that's actually the best option. So I think I'm going to try to give O.J. a 3-year. I'll up the money just a little bit. See if he likes that. He does. If he doesn't sign, it is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and fight for him. Teron Armstead is good, obviously, in that spot. But Cam Robinson, I wouldn't mind moving him to the right for Eichenberg. I don't really like Liam Eichenberg. I don't think he's really going to be any good. I didn't like that pick when they drafted him, but they drafted him, so I might make that happen. I'm cool with Robert Hunt. Definitely going to need a center at some point. We could... I'm not willing to pay J.C. Treader. I'm really not. Roger Saffold's 34? Really? Wow, I thought he was like 27, 28. Yeah, I'm not loving my options here. Even Cam Robinson, to pay him $13 million, he's not really that good, and he is kind of getting to that age to where he's going to start to regress in Madden. So, for the ends, I'm cool with Agba. We already got ourselves a D tackle coming in. I don't think there's really anybody else here. Yeah, there's not really. I'm cool with Christian Wilkins. Outside linebacker, I don't love Van Ginkel, but he's a superstar and he's there, so I mean, we'll keep him for now. Middle linebackers, there's not really many options. Jerome Baker obviously is good, so there's nothing to worry about there. Same with Jalen Phillips. Cornerbacks, we have two of the best, so I'm not really particularly looking for that. Javon Holland, obviously really good, and we've released Eric Rowe, so he's still here. But I'm not seeing many others that I would be willing to sign, so we're kind of just going to have to let it be. So I don't think we're really going to make too many big moves. Like I said, we're really more building for the future. I have no problem if we're not good this first year. I really would take the pick. Do we have the pick? Yeah, we do. Because we gave up our pick from from this year. I don't think we have our pick for this year. Hold on, let me investigate here real quick. Let me see what pick we have and what pick we don't have. Okay, so we have our pick from this year and we have 2 for next year. So that's not bad. We can work with that. So we have a pick this year, which is, what was it, number 20 something, I think it said. Because we made the playoffs, unfortunately. I didn't want to make the playoffs. Yeah, 24. So that's not really doing anything. And I did say I wanted to make a trade with Xavier Howard. So I think that's what I'm going to try to do and maybe pair him with this pick and just try to make a big hit. I'm just not exactly sure what player we would be looking for. Obviously, I mean, I want a quarterback, but I don't think we're going to be able to get many of these players. I don't know why Tom Brady's not on that team. That's weird. I loaded this roster from somebody. I'm not sure who, but yeah, that's weird. I'm not sure what quarterback I would really be looking for because, I mean, I want a young quarterback, and all the young quarterbacks that are anywhere near good, I mean, like Lamar Jackson, they're not going to give me Lamar. I want to keep it somewhat realistic. So maybe, I'm trying to think, like what would I really be looking for? Like maybe if I talk to the Browns. Oh, how about the Seahawks? Let's go talk to the Seahawks. What would they have? Because they're a tanking team. They're trying to get rid of players, obviously. So out of any of their players, what would they... Like a Jamal Adams. That would be nice. I would definitely be interested in Jamal Adams. But I wouldn't do that trade. That's not a good trade for me. I would do Jamal Adams their first and their second for this. So they're close. I'd be willing to take out the second just because I think that pick is going to be really good. And then I would be willing to throw... You can have Van Ginkel. But let me get your second. Let me keep your second because they have interest in them. So let me keep your second round pick from next year. And you can get Van Ginkel. Okay, they don't want to do that. You can still get Van Ginkel. They also don't want to do that. So I'm willing to throw him a pick. I don't think I'm willing to throw him a good pick. But I'm willing to throw him a third. Okay. I'll give up my second from this year. I really will. I don't particularly love any of the players in this draft, and they're still not willing to do it. So that's kind of wild, actually. Because I'm going to have to pay him. That's where I'm looking at. Like, he's obviously not been paid yet. I don't know if I'm willing to do that. Would they be willing to do this? They will. I'll do that. Because I don't think they're going to be very good next year. So I'll just straight up swap a first for this year and next year. So they'll have our first round pick this year. I'm okay with that. But we need to find a trade partner for Xavier Howard. Which I'm not really sure. Like, I'd love Jesse Bates, but I'm not going to get Jesse Bates from them. I want a good player. I want somebody who's going to really make... Is Russell Wilson really an 86? That's wild. That overall is going to go up really quick next year. Denzel Ward. That would be somebody that I would be willing to pay for. Like, when I tell you I would give up... Oh, they're doing this. Don't you love that glitch? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I have a next-gen console, and I can't even make 2 trades without having to completely back out. That's wild. But anyways, Denzel Ward... I'd be willing to give up a lot for. I love Denzel Ward. I think he's one of the best young corners in the league. So for somebody like him, Obviously, I would give Xavier and Howard, which let's just see what they say here, which are already kind of close. Just curious, real quick, what overall is J.C. Jackson? He's up to a 91, and he's a year older. He should definitely be higher than Denzel Ward, but he's not, so I did not mean to screenshot, but we screenshot it. I think I'd give Edmonds. They don't need a running back, but they have some interest in him. And then I would also give, I'm trying to think who they would possibly want here. A young left guard? Nah, they don't want him. Where are we at here? Okay, we're not really close. So obviously they're looking for picks. So I'd be willing to throw our second and our fourth. I'll give this second, and I'll give a second from next year, but that's it. That's the last I would offer. I wouldn't offer any more than that. But it's so close. It's so hard not to offer more than that. Because I have 3 first-round picks next year, and I'm not willing to trade any of them. Who's our quarterback? I already have a quarterback. I did just consider trading Tua to them. I'm not going to lie, I did. Zach Sealer. Didn't think so. Worth the shot, though. Christian Wilkins. Do you have interest in Van Ginkel? They do. Nope. Didn't think so. Jerome Baker, Jalen Phillips, no. No. Wow. That's unfortunate. Okay, we'll go talk to the Chargers. He's a year older and overall less. But we'll see what they say. So they're closer, I guess. Would also be willing to give up 2 seconds. Also super close. Wow, this is unfortunate. It's just tough to find a team that would really... How about Creed Humphrey? What if I just offered Xavier and Howard for Creed? Okay, I'll do that. They need a corner. We need a center. I don't think the Chiefs would ever trade Creed Humphrey, but I do think they really want a corner. And I think Xavier and Howard's value at this point is much higher than Creed Humphrey. So I'd be willing to make a trade like that. Did I keep my second? I did keep my second, right? I'm pretty sure I kept the second round pick that was involved in that. I think I took it out, didn't I? Or did I give him the second? I wouldn't be mad either way. I'd be happy to keep the second, but it wouldn't really. So I did keep the second. Yeah. So really now, I mean, I'm just trying to think what other players I would want to try to move early. Maybe Tua. I'd be willing to do Tua and 2 second round picks for... I'm not sure what, but I'd be willing to do it for something. Like a Jalen Johnson, Justin Fields, and maybe Kazir White. I like Kazir White. We do need a second middle linebacker. Would I be willing to do that? I'm not losing that trade. No way. Yeah, that's a good trade right there. So Tua Tagovailoa is on the move for Justin Fields, Jalen Johnson, and Kazir White. They had no interest in Kazir White. Perfect. I'll take him. I like that trade. That's a good trade. Not super realistic, but in a couple years, you never know. You really never know. Like I said, I'm not sure if Justin Fields is going to be safe, but I do like Justin Fields over Tua. So Justin Fields is probably going to be our quarterback for the future. He's got superstar dev. Creed Humphrey blocking. That made our O-line a lot better. We'll probably try to draft a right tackle with whatever we have. Still need a running back, too. That's another thing that I didn't really think about. We still desperately need a good running back. But I like our corners now. It gives us another good corner. Young corner. Byron Jones, probably on the move soon, but I think I got one more good year out of him. Yeah. I think I like that. I think I like that a lot. I think I'm going to move Noah up here. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name. I've never been able to do it. It's like Antetokounmpo, but since Antetokounmpo became talented and a good player and popular, everybody knows how to pronounce it now. So if he becomes a good player, I'm sure everybody will know how to pronounce it. But that's pretty much it. We're going to go to the draft. Like I said, obviously, we just traded our picks for Justin Fields, so we don't really have any good picks. But if there is anybody there, you never know. Oh, wow. Yes. That's what we like to see. Lagging out of a franchise with the Ethernet cord plugged into the back of my console. Of course. I mean, that makes sense. Of course. Why wouldn't it make sense? You're crazy if you say it doesn't make sense. Because it just simply makes sense. By the way, let me know if you guys want to see Ultimate Team videos. My Ultimate Team, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. It's pretty good. But anyways, we're going to load ourselves right back into this. Going to the draft. Where we're going to start. We're at 85 overall right now, so not too bad. Jets have the number 1 pick. Patriots have number 3. So we're going to go to our pick. We don't have a pick till round 4. I thought we had a round 3, but we have a round 4. So maybe this was not as worth it as I thought. But we'll see if there's anybody that we could possibly run at right tackle. Which, no. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take these picks. I'm going to throw them in a trade. Whatever we have left. Oh, not trade, block. And we're going to do our 4th, and 5th. Hopefully, I want a bad team. Let's go with the Eagles. I don't think they're going to be very good next year. We're going to get their 2nd, hopefully. We are not. We're going to get their 3rd from next year. So that's fine with me. Got another pick. And, I mean, we're pretty much ready to simulate now. We're going to sim to the end of this draft. And we should just be ready to simulate through the entire year. We're going to fix our playbooks real quick. But other than that, I'm pretty happy. I like the way our team is looking, I think. I think Justin Fields is going to have a good year. Already has a development trait, so I think I'm going to give him strong arm. I'd like to get his arm up a little bit. Get some of that throw accuracy up. I like to see it. I do think Justin Fields is an immediate upgrade. I really do. But yeah, we're going to go to the next week. We're going to go roster. Wait, no, staff. And then we're going to go to our schemes. I'm not really going to worry too much about schemes. I don't think it really helps us play any better. And I don't think it does much more than that. I'm probably just going to leave it the way it is. But I am going to change our offensive and defensive playbook to Kansas City. Probably will make us play better. And like I said, I'd like a good pick. But at the same time, I do want to compete. I'm okay with our quarterback now. I really was tanking before I had an idea of what our quarterback was going to be. But now I think Justin Fields is probably safe. We'll see how he plays his first year. I mean, if he has a terrible year, then I might reconsider that. But I don't think he will. I think he's going to be pretty good. Got some really good weapons outside, obviously. So let's see how he plays. Gonna be interesting to see how Tyreek Hill develops. Not develops, but regresses, I guess, would be more of what I'm looking for throughout this game, because he's already 27, 28, something like that. So how many more good years are they going to give him? Because with a guy like him, I mean, he's speed-based. And I'm not going to sit here and say your speed is going to drop off when you hit 30, but I mean, I don't think you're going to be as explosive. I didn't even see our record. I'm going to do these upgrades real quick. Did not make the playoffs unless we were amazing. We did not. We were 9-8. That's not bad. I'm happy with that. Same record as last year. So we stayed about the same, which you might say is bad, but 5,500 yards, 39 touchdowns, only 9 interceptions for Justin Fields. Rushing, like I said, we don't have a good running back, so that's unfortunate. But Devontae Parker, oh my God. 4 1,000-yard receivers, by the way. But Devontae Parker with 1,500 yards, 17 touchdowns. So I guess we know who was in the slot. Tyreek Hill, 1,200, 5 touchdowns. Waddle, 1,100, 3 touchdowns. And Gesicki had 1,109 touchdowns. So not a bad year. Defensively, Nick Needham was really good. Jerome Baker was really good. Wow. Led us in tackles and 3 picks. That's not bad. Kazir White had a really good first year with us. Byron Jones was not bad at all. Brandon Jones was not bad at all. Von Holland. Okay, pretty good year. In terms of sacks, Christian Wilkins led us with 11. Derek Nanati, I think that's how you say it, was 7. Not bad. It's not bad. I'll take that. But 5,500 yards and 39 touchdowns for Justin Fields. That might be MVP. And if that's MVP, they're not going to give it to him? They're going to give it to Lamar? Lamar must have went crazy. But I'm thinking they might give Devontae best wide. Yes, he will get best wide receiver. Best O-line, Quentin Nelson. I can see that coming. They say he's the 3rd best quarterback. Wow, okay. Best D-line is Myles Garrett. Christian Wilkins is top 5, though. I like to see that. Best linebacker. We ain't got nobody in there. Best DB. Nick Needham, number 4. That's not bad. He's young, so that's good to see out of him. Jason Sanders in there. Okay. I can live with that. I wish Justin Fields got an award because he would have obviously went up in his dev trait, but he did not. So we're going to go ahead and go straight to the offseason. We're up to an 88 overall, so the team's looking pretty good. Still have a few holes to fill. I really, really want a good running back. We should have some decent money as the Bengals beat the Panthers in the Super Bowl. That's a little interesting. Lamar, like I said, was going to win MVP. But I'm not angry at that. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not sure what kind of season he had. I'm not really interested in looking at it, but he obviously had to have gone crazy because Justin Fields had an insane year. As Justin Fields still went up to Superstar Dev or Superstar X Factor. Devontae Parker goes up to Superstar, but he's starting to get old, so I mean, he's 30. But he had a good year. I can't say he didn't. He might have just upped his trade value for me a little bit so I can send him off somewhere. But other than that, Agba was not a superstar. Wilkins was not a superstar. Jerome Baker was not a superstar. Byron Jones was a superstar. Yeah. I don't know if Nick Needham was. But yeah, this team, it's getting good. We need a second D tackle, Raekwon Davis. He's kind of young, so he can develop, especially with that trait. But so I might try to pair Raekwon Davis and Devontae Parker for either a running back or a D tackle. We're gonna decide on that a little bit later. It might be Devontae Parker's contract year, which if it is, I don't know if I'm interested in paying him at 30. Because the penalty on that for trading him is obviously going to be high. I hope it's not. Come on, give me one more year. It's not. Okay, that's good. That's good to see. Myles Gaskin, unfortunately, we're going to let him walk. But Christian Wilkins came up out of nowhere and is getting paid because I'm giving him a 4-year deal worth $40 million. Chase Edmonds, we're going to let him walk. Van Ginkel's going to walk. I think, honestly, everybody... Oh, Connor Williams is not going to walk. We're going to give Connor Williams a 5-year deal. I think he should become a good enough player to at least where he'll be starting. Alec Ingold, I'm not interested in paying a fullback. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Team's going to get a little bit worse. We're losing both our running back options. If I have to sign Edmonds or Gaskin back in free agency, I will, but I don't think I will. As actually, we can trade now. Wait, no, we can't trade until next week. Never mind. So we're gonna go ahead and go straight to free agency, and we're gonna start making trades. I'm gonna see if that trade works with Parker and was it Raekwon Davis? I think that's who it was. Devontae, he's down to 82, so he's still going down. Obviously, he is 30. So Devontae Parker, Raekwon Davis. Oh, we have picks this year too. We're gonna see if anybody has green interest in both of them. I'm hoping they do. The 49ers want Devontae, but don't want Davis. So, yeah, I'm not really seeing any teams that have green in both. So, we're going to have to split them up. Raekwon Davis to the Bills would be interesting. Obviously, a guy like Deion Dawkins would be great. We'll see where they stand. Whoa. They didn't even want him. I don't know if he's getting paid soon or what it is, but they just gave us Deion Dawkins. And I am 100% happy with that. Because what's going to happen now is we don't have to draft the right tackle. He's going to slide over. Eichenberg will be replaced. We still have Teron Armstead for, I think, 1 more year, 2 more years, something like that. So we still have plenty of time with him if it's not 1 year. I think it's 2 years, though, so we still have time. Deion Dawkins, only 29 years old, which like I said, that's when you start hitting regression. But in this game, the tackles and guards and linemen pretty much don't. Offensive linemen don't hit it as quick, so that's not bad. And now our offensive line is really looking good. Obviously, gotta get somebody to run behind them, but we're gonna make sure that happens. So now we're gonna go back, and we're gonna start searching for a Devontae Parker trade. Which honestly, I don't think the Bills would hate that trade. I mean, if his contract is getting ready to hit, which I guess we can go check. He has $9 million on it. So it's probably getting close to hitting, considering the fact that he's 29. He's probably coming off his first real contract after his rookie deal. So I don't think they would hate that. You don't have to pay him, and you get a young D tackle on a team that probably still needs D tackles because they do now. So Devontae Parker, we're going to find a team that's interested in him. Which I know there was. Yeah, the 49ers. Out of this team, I mean, where's Debo? Debo's gone. I don't know what happened to Debo, but he is gone. Fred Warner would be my biggest interest on this team, but we already traded for a second middle linebacker. I can't remember who it was. It was Kazir White. That's who it was. But other than that, I mean, Elijah Mitchell wouldn't be terrible. He's 25, but getting ready to have to pay him, I don't really want to do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to move, see if there's another team, because I thought there was two. There's not. Okay. So now I'm more looking at a pick standpoint instead of a player, because I don't really have any interest in any of the players on their team, and they're already pretty close with the first round pick. So I should be able just to throw them we got 3, 4, and 15 this year. Wow, that's good. So I should be able just to throw them a 4th and a 5th, maybe? Nah, it might be a 3rd and a 4th that I'll need to. Nope. 4th and a 5th with Devontae Parker. Gets me the first round pick from the 49ers next year. And as you just saw, we have the 3rd and 4th pick in this draft. So, ooh. They got a cornerback going number 1. They have a running back in the top 6. I do not want to draft a running back in the top 10, but if he's projected number 6, if he's projected number 6, then I'm looking at like a Derrick Henry type of player here. Which obviously we're the number 1 fit for him. He's not very fast, but he's strong. Best bench press, really good vertical jump, really good broad jump, best cone drill, and best 20-yard or 7th best 20-yard shuffle. So he's not terrible. A 4.53 is kind of iffy. Rarely protects the football, suffers from concentration drops. 22 years old, 5'11". I don't think I want to draft him with number 6. If he's there at 15, though, I would take him with that 15th pick. With number 3 and 4, I might be looking for... I mean, it's not going to be a wide receiver. We did just get rid of Van Ginkel, so Jace Patton, I think, would be one. And we'll decide on the other one when I get there. But I think I'm looking for Jace Patton with those picks. Obviously, I'm not sure what kind of free agents we have. We haven't checked yet, so we're going to go check that. Oh, Debo's a free agent. Oh. Well, scratch the idea of needing a running back because... Oh, Ed Oliver's a free agent. That's somebody I'm going to want to go after. Who's our strong safety? Okay, hold on. There's a lot of really good free agents in this class. Or in this pool. But if no offers have been made for Debo, I'd be willing to give him a 4-year. Bring the money down a little bit. Not a little bit, but a lot. Offer him that and see if he accepts it, right? Because I would move him the running back, and our running back problem is gone, right? A.J. Brown. That's another interesting one, and he has no offers. Another guy that if I brought that money down at a second wide receiver, I don't know if he'll accept that, but if he did, Ed Oliver is the one that I really want. This is the one that I would pay. Bring it up a good bit, honestly, because I really want Ed Oliver. We have a good offer on him right now. Dre Greenlaw, that's not a bad one either. Wow. It's a really good free agency. Our strong safety is still Brandon Jones. So I think I'm going to try to make an offer to Darnell Savage here. A 4-year. Can probably raise it a little bit. I'd be willing to give him that. Is there any left outside linebackers that makes it worth it? No. Right outside, there was Dre Greenlaw, which would be nice to move over. But I think I would rather draft that one. Save some of our money at least. Because we're already kind of spending more than I want to spend here. Jonah Williams is somebody I wouldn't mind getting. That's unfortunate. We didn't end up getting O.J. Howard last year. But I don't think I'm willing to pay Irv Smith. But yeah, I think I like where we're at here. I think I'm just going to offer those. If I get one of the two. I want Debo more than A.J. Brown. But if I get A.J. Brown over Debo, I'd still be happy. Let's see. If we get both now, oof, that would be insane. We get neither. That's tough. Oh, okay. I did not mean to go to a just lineup. But that means somebody offered, so that means we got some competition. Obviously, like I said, I want Debo more. The Bears offered him. The Jaguars offered A.J. Brown. I'm going to withdraw that. And I think I'm going to put my money towards Debo. It's a lot of money. Especially for the fact that he would be my running back. I'd be willing to move it up to 14. Gives me 100 flat. We'll see if he accepts. If not, I can't move it up anymore. So we'll go one more week. See what happens. He accepted. Okay. Now, everybody that's watching this right now is going to be looking like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? It might sound crazy. It really might. But it's not. It really isn't. We're going to take Debo Samuel. I'm not editing positions. I'm not cutting this. Make sure y'all pay attention. There's no cuts involved. Or I'm not editing stats. I am editing positions. That's it. Halfback. And now, we have a 99 overall running back that can catch and run. Still need a second running back. So if that running back is there at 15, don't get me wrong. I'm still going to draft him. But our running back position has just been filled. Basically what I'm saying. Yeah, I like that. So we're going to go to the draft. I'm ready for the draft. Like I said, that left outside linebacker, Jake something, that's who I want with the third pick. Hopefully he's there. We also have number 4. Like I said, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with number 4. I might trade away number 4. I might keep number 4. I'm not 100% sure yet. Lost my connection again. That's nice. Love that. Love that. I just don't get it. I don't understand why Madden. You can't. It's been all year that it's been doing this. And it never used to do it on other games. It's like, why has this not been fixed? I understand you're too busy dropping more packs in Ultimate Team, but damn. You can't give it some attention to do something? Because they fixed the roster downloads. That was fixed. But they didn't fix anything else. But anyways, we're here. Start the draft. We're going to see who the Texans take. J.C. Goldsberry. That was who was projected to go number 1. So they take Ronald Raymond. And now we have the third pick. Which I want. Oh, Jace Patton. Not Jake Patton. Jace. This is who I want. Hidden Dev. 90 acceleration. 84 speed. 84 agility. Okay. I like this. I like that pick. I won't complain towards that. A hidden dev left outside linebacker that could be very good. As now, this is where it gets kind of iffy. If we look at my roster and you really look at what positions we need, there's not many. I mean, I could use a third wide receiver. I could draft a wide receiver with this pick. Oh, we need a left end. Oh, I didn't know that. Strong safety is fixed because I'm going to move Darnell Savage over. He's on a free safety right now. I'm going to move him over. So we actually could use a left end. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for an end. I don't remember if I had seen any. I didn't really pay attention to that position, as there's not. I don't see until number 8. So there's none until number 8 with Levy Davis. There's another running back in the top 10 as Ricky Smith is at 3. So he's probably going to get drafted soon. But I'm interested in this Levy Davis guy. He's still 8 picks away, which means I should be able to trade back to around number 8 or 9 and make it work. So we're going to find out who has the 9th pick in the draft. Find out who has that. Whatever we see, 8 or 9, whatever we see first is probably what I'm going to trade back to. See 9 first. So we'll talk to the Giants. I'll give you the 4th pick. And I need a 2nd from next year. They're pretty close. So I should be able just to throw a 3rd. And they should accept that. Okay. Gonna make it difficult. A 3rd and a 6th. And they will accept. So we're moving back to number 9. We pick up a 2nd round pick from next year from the Giants. That should be a decently high pick. As now, hopefully, we do not see the name Levy Smith. They take Richard Arrington with that pick. Jalen Clement. I saw Smith. Oh, my God. But it was Ricky Smith, so we're good. As we're here, we traded back, got the 2nd round pick, still got the player we wanted. So I'm happy with that. Oh, it's not even Levy Smith. It's Levy Davis. Wow. As he's normal, but doesn't mean he's not good. We'll be happy with that pick. We got who we wanted. We moved back. But now we're going to go to our next pick. And hopefully that running back's still there. The other one that was on the board. He's not. Okay. That's alright. Could go left guard or left tackle here. You can never have enough tackles. Could go Kendrick Walker, but he's still 8 picks behind. 6'3". Taller kind of player. Matter of fact, I think I'm just going to trade this pick. I think we're going to just trade this pick to a team for their next year pick. Probably don't need this pick. I don't really see anybody in here. I'll do my 1st and my 3rd for... Not the Bears. The Bears are going to be too good. Probably for a team that's already used their pick. The Eagles. The Eagles had a high pick. So we'll do this for their 1st. And I want their 2nd from next year. Yeah, I'll do that trade. That's not a bad trade. It really does boost the odds that I get a better player. So we're going to do that. 1st and a 3rd for a 1st and a 2nd from next year. So we're already kind of piling up our picks for next year. So that's kind of what we want to do. As I'm already happy with what we got. We got a good outside linebacker. We got a left end. Running back, I need a running back, but I can go sign a running back in free agency on a 1-year deal that'll have no penalty to it. And we'll be just fine. Which is probably what I'm going to do. I'm just going to sign. Even if he's old, it doesn't matter. It's only 1 year. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Just somebody who can at least take snaps. As we'll go to preseason week 1. Really good team. 92 overall, 92 offense, 84 defense, 88 overall. Still a couple of things we need to fix before we start simulating. But like I said, running back wise, we'll just sign somebody from here. There's usually at least somebody that's okay. Loading data. Holy shit, Tom Brady is a free agent. As our best option is actually Mostert, so he might be coming back. Drake. We could bring Drake back. Did McKissick ever play here? I don't think so. Yeah, so we're going to go Mostert. We'll bring him back. 78 overall. Like I said, he doesn't really have to be good. I just need somebody who could take some of the pressure off of Debo to where he doesn't have to play every snap of the game. So we'll do that. And then now we just have to come fix our lineup. So Debo and Mostert are in there. And then all we need to do is we just need to move Savage over to the strong safety spot. I like the Savage pickup. I really do. I think Darnell Savage is a really good young talent that could be very good for years to come. Looks good in that Miami uniform. I will say that. So here we are. Savage is on that side now. Patton is only a 72, but I'm not really... Oh, my God. I had a left end. I had Agba. What? They just scammed me. So Levy Davis is playing backup on this side, which I guess, I mean, it could be worse because these guys are, I mean, they're reaching that age. That's unfortunate, but, I mean, it is what it is. Probably wouldn't have drafted him if I knew we had our left end. I don't know how he wasn't popping up, but okay. But look at this D-line. Ed Oliver, Christian Wilkins, Emmanuel Agba. Our corners are both looking good. We got good safeties. Got a linebacker that'll be good in the future. It's not bad. It really isn't. I don't hate that. So yeah, we're gonna move on with that one. I like that one right there. We're gonna go to the playoffs and pray we're not 9-8 because we've been 9-8 two times now. One of them, like I said, wasn't on video. I had simulated the 2021 season that just obviously passed. So, but we went 9-8, and then we went 9-8 in 2022. So now we're in 2023, hoping to at least have 10 wins. Let's at least get better. The team obviously has gotten way better. I mean, there's no denying that. I think any Dolphins fans would look at this team and say, yeah, I would take that team over what we have now. Right? Right? You'd have to. You really would. You'd have to. Lost a couple good players. Lost like Xavier Howard, but I think we gained because I think what we got back is much better. So here we are. Moment of truth. 10 wins. I called it. 10 wins. We made the playoffs. Playing a division rival, the New York Jets. The Patriots are finally starting to find themselves back, which I don't know what happened to the Bills. I don't know how they're so bad, but they are. Gonna go ahead and clear these upgrades. Robert Hunt. Nice little 80 overall. Yeah, that looks good. So we can go check these stats, see how players played, see if Justin Fields had another crazy year. 4,631, so he actually did not have anywhere near the year that he just had. But I think it's just because we got Debo. I mean, 1,300 yards, 13 touchdowns. You kind of seen that coming. Cedric Wilson was my best receiver. He was in the slot. That's nice to know. As Debo still caught 400 yards and 3 touchdowns as well, so he had a pretty good year. Defensively, 11 sacks for Agba, 3.5, 3. So not really a lot of pressure. Interceptions, Savage was really good. Not a lot of picks either. Okay. That's okay, though. That doesn't really define how our defense played. This is what's going to define it. So we were 8th in offense, and we were 16th in defense. So middle of the pack on defense. Pretty good on offense. 10th in points scored. So I guess now we just have to hope for the best. Playing the Jets, round 1, we win. And now we are playing the Kansas City Chiefs. Obviously, they are the Kansas City Chiefs. Chance for Tyreek Hill to get his revenge? Question mark. We're gonna hop into this one. I think we're gonna hop into this one. We're gonna see what happens with this game. See what we can do. You know, we kind of gotta test our abilities here to really know where we're at. You know, Because you never know. You never know how good you are until you see. Patrick Mahomes looks like a freaking demon. I don't know what's up with his eyes. But we're going to simulate, obviously, end of game. As the Chiefs go up 7-0 early. Tie the game. We're moving. We're up 14-7, 14-14, 21-14, 21-21, 28-21. As now we're down 10. The comeback starts here. 35-31. We're getting stops. They score, though. We're up 4. We're down 3. And we're stuck. 1 minute, 46 seconds left. I have to jump into this one. We have to see if we can get a stop here. 3rd and 8. We only have 1 timeout. As I just blew the coverage. Get there. That's out. That's not a first down. No way that's a first down. 4th and inches. And he ran out of bounds. They're going to kick it. We have 1 minute and 41 seconds and 1 timeout with an opportunity to come back. We need this win. This is a big-time win. This is a win that gives you confidence. As Tyreek Hill, back to return, will take the 3-ish yards that we got. As now, here comes Justin Fields and the Miami Dolphins offense in a spot they did not expect to be a shootout with the Kansas City Chiefs. Can they close it out? We're going to roll out here with Fields. Big play. 31 yards on the first play to Tyreek Hill. So we might just run this one more time. Fields is taking off. Oh, he has the speed around the edge. He has the speed. First down. 1 minute left to go. We're at the 42. Creeping into field goal range. Not sure how far Jason Sanders can kick from. But we're getting somewhere. That blocking, though. That was some amazing blocking there. We're going to get that one to Hill. Hill somehow gets his way through. And we're to the 19. 50 seconds clock running. Got to get something to the sideline here. Oh, the pressure. Immediate pressure. We're going to have to throw that one away. Immediate pressure from Frank Clark and whoever was coming off the right side. As they want me to run it. I don't hate that because Debo's as good as he is. But I want to go for the win. I really don't want to go to overtime against this team. As it made me run it. Because of the something. I'm not sure what. So I got to call a timeout there. We blow our last timeout. So we really have to be careful now with 26 seconds to go. No, why is it doing this? It's doing this question mark shit. I hate it. We get good protection. Throw. He didn't get his feet. You're kidding. You're kidding. Who was that? Excuse me? Am I really about to get robbed? No way Madden doesn't review that. Madden. That is a 1st and goal at the 5 with the clock not moving. They're not going to review it. I got robbed. So now I have to go to overtime. Did that really just happen? Did that really just happen? Am I going to lose this game now because of that? Wow, Madden really just did that to me. That's insane. I'd be lying if I said that wasn't insane. Wow. They did me dirty. They really just did that. That's nuts. And I just gave up a touchdown. Oh no, I gave up the win though. It's over. We just lost off that. We just lost the game off that. Huh. Okay. Okay. We really just lost this football game because of that. I mean, that's a joke, right? We got one chance. We're gonna try to bait that safety to come in. Actually, Gesicki can't go out on a route. Tyreek! It was underthrown. That's terrible. Well, Madden did it. Madden did it. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty wild. Huh. That hurts. Wow. Madden is just blows my mind every day. Well, we lose because of Madden, but you know, we lose, so moving on to the offseason again. Don't really need to make too many moves, just need to retain all of our players and just run it back, really. I mean, so let's just look to retain. Tyreek Hill, obviously gonna want money, so 4 years. That's fine. I'm gonna tag him. I didn't want to pay him for 4 years anyway, so I will pay Armstead. Bro, what? Come on. Why is this fucking game so trash every time I play it? Ogba's a superstar X Factor, so I feel like I have to sign him back at this point. I'm giving you more than what you fucking asked for. Like, what do you want from me? This is insane. I'm upping everybody's fucking offers, and they still are saying no. I don't understand what you want. How much money could you possibly be asking for? So now I don't even know if I can tag Tyreek Hill because it's going to cost so much fucking money that I'm not going to have money to offer anybody else in free agency to get the other 2 players that declined me back. $24 million. I just got to re-sign him in free agency. I can't give him $24 million. I'm not going to be able to afford anybody else. Great. Just great. Yeah. I'll pay him whatever you want. I don't even know if that's enough. I'll pay him more. Yeah, I want him. If you can't tell, I want him. Pause, but damn. Ooh, Mekhi Becton over Armstead? Madden might have blessed me with this one. Because I'll take Mekhi Becton over Armstead any day. He is going to get paid. So unfortunately, that means we don't have very much money for Tyreek Hill, but that is okay. Because this is what... Oh, 0. Yeah. Hold on, we'll be back. We're gonna go make some roster cuts real quick. Try to free up as much money as I possibly can, because that's what we have to do. So players with 0 penalty, like Perry Samuel. Sorry, my man, but we just simply don't need you anymore. Calvin Ridley, but as a tight end. Wow, that's original. Devin Booker. Oh my God. I saw D Booker and I was going to guess Devin Booker, and it really is Devin Booker. He switched to football. A little bit darker. Not as good as he was at basketball, but Devin Booker. Can't go wrong with that. Kyle Hinton, unfortunately, not a familiar name. at least to me, maybe to somebody else. Kazir White has to stay. But Antonio Williams, I was going to say Alvin Williams, but Antonio Williams does not. I don't need him. Hunter Long does not have to stay. Don't really need you. Jason Sanders for that $2 million would kind of be worth it, but Eichenberg, I don't need Eichenberg. That gives me almost $1 million back, so definitely don't need him. Javon Holland, obviously. Jalen Phillips, obviously. Byron Jones, obviously. Which actually is kind of at that point to where we're going to trade him. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I can really do there. So hopefully that gave me a little bit of money. Gave me an additional $7 million that I can offer him. So I can give him what I can give him. I can give him half of what he wants. I mean, that's not that bad. Is it? That's not terrible. I mean, apparently I don't even have the cap room to do this. We're going to offer him half. Apparently I don't have the salary room to do that either. 51 points. It might get him. It might. If not, I really want Chase Young and Mekhi Becton way more. I really do. So, if not, that's unfortunate. But if I get Becton and Chase Young, I'm happy. Which I did. I did not get Tyreek Hill, but that's okay. It really is. I'll draft a receiver if I have to, which obviously I do because he ain't coming back. Simple as that. Hopefully there's a good receiver in this class because, as you can see, Tyreek Hill kind of was the guy. I could trade for a receiver. As well. Because I have picks. I know I have picks. I have 25, 26, and 27. Okay, that's kind of crazy how that worked out. So we have picks. But I would need a receiver that's good and young. And by good, I mean Jamar Chase good. Like, that good. Or T. Higgins, but we'll just offer one first. They're already almost there. So if I offer you a first, a second, and a third, what do you say to me? Do you laugh at me? You kind of laugh at me, but you don't really laugh at me. So I'll give you a first and a second from next year. Done deal. Sounds good to me. I will take Jamar Chase with open arms. Jamar Chase is now on our team. We really could use one more guy. I'm not positive who that would be. Could just bring in T. Higgins. I like T. Higgins. I do. But I'm looking for, like a difference maker, like a Godwin. That's who I'm looking for. He's kind of getting up there in age. CeeDee Lamb is good. The Cowboys have an insane wide receiver room. Terry McLaurin, that's a good one, but I don't think they're going to give me him. A.J. Brown is still there. Patriots got Marquise Brown. I like that one. That's and McCole Hardman. Wow, they got speed quick. Guess that's why they're so good, because Mac Jones is getting up there. Harris is at 89. Marquise Brown, Hunter Henry. Yeah, they're pretty good. Got Alex Kappa to come over. Yeah, so the Patriots aren't bad. Good to see. Monte Adams up there in age. Cooper Kupp as well. Michael Thomas as well. DK would be great, but I don't know if they're going to give him to me. I'll offer one. See what happens. Oh, salary cap. Yeah, that makes sense. So I need to make up $3 million in salary cap. So that's going to be tough to do because I don't... Fuck, it's Jason Sanders. I don't even want him. They don't want Jason Sanders. I wouldn't want a $4 million kicker either, to be quite honest with you. If I'm being really true, Derek Nanati, I'd be willing to give him up. And they're not really anywhere close to me right now. Yeah, I didn't think we would get very close. So we're going to go to our alternative option, and that is the Bucks. Chris Godwin. We're over the cap by $3 million. So we need to make up 2.91. I would give up Igabahimini. We're somehow still over the cap. I don't know how that makes sense, but we still are. It said 2.91 and I got almost 4 million. I got $1 million over what it said I needed, so I don't understand that. Levy Davis. How am I still over the cap? It's like it's just adding more on. I don't get it. So basically saying I need 10 million. That's basically what it's saying right now. So I don't know how I'm going to make that up. Other than this. Ooh, it's right there. Come on, man. It's right there. Oh my God, it's right there. Okay, I know what I need to do. I need to trade Byron Jones first and then come back to the Bucks. Nobody has interest in Byron Jones. I mean, not even a little bit. Seahawks, back doing business with them again. I'll take a first-round pick for Byron Jones. Yeah, I didn't think so. All right, we ain't gonna really get nothing good, so I'm just take a third. Call it even with that one, because it ain't really gonna happen. Which is now making me wonder. It just said I had 22 million. Can I afford Tyreek? Almost, but not quite. I'm right there. That's tough. So I guess that means we got to try to clear out more money, basically. But I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't. So we're going to put our 2 picks back in here. We're going to go back to talking to Tampa. Godwin is younger anyways, so, I mean, he's not young, but he is younger. Obviously, he's young in real life, but. And a first and 2 firsts gets that deal done. So I'm happy with that. I mean, that was a 15-minute process of trying to get 2 receivers, but I mean, honestly, I think the receivers that we replace Hill with is just better. Personally, I do. So now that looks pretty good. Still need a second running back. We don't really have picks. We have a couple seconds, but I might just flip those seconds for first next year. See how many seconds we have here, because I know we have a couple. Yeah, we have 2. So I'm gonna try to flip 2 first to the Bears or 2 seconds to the Bears for a first next year. They don't want to do that yet, so I'll give you a third. They have a good pick, so we're gonna go talk to the Bucks, because I'm sure the Bucks don't have a great pick. They have 3 first-round picks right now. Oh yeah, could I just try? I'm an idiot. So we get a first round from the Bucks from next year, so that makes that worth it. Get a pick back. At least we're not going to be dead broke next year in terms of picks. So now we're going to go straight to next season, really. Don't have much more to do. This might be the last year. We're already at an hour on the video, so I mean, that's already a lot. I might go one more after this. I'm not sure. It depends on what happens this year. I already kind of seen that coming. It happens every fucking time. I hate it. So it's so hard to do a rebuild video because it makes it where I have to cut more, and I don't even want to cut anything. Okay, so we're back in it, advancing to next season. Hopefully we play better and don't get wiped by the Chiefs. Well, technically, it really wasn't our fault, you know. We're going to go straight to the playoffs. I think. I don't know what's going on. I'm clicking. But nothing's happening. So. There we go. We're getting somewhere. Not sure. If I was gonna predict our record for this year, I would say we're going to win 12 games. That's my guess. I think 12 games is a good guess. I do. I think 12 ain't that bad. I think it'd be crazy if we said we weren't going to win at least 12 games because this team is a better than 12-win team. But Madden don't like me. As we saw in our last game, Madden really does not like me. So, yeah. Yeah. $14. Wow, we won 14 games. The Patriots won 12. Somehow we won 14 games and did not get a bye week. So I don't know who won more than 14, but that's a little bit scary. It is. It's got a lot of upgrades going here, so that's good. I'm gonna upgrade all those. Our team is a 95 offense, 88 defense, 91 overall. As I kind of just remember, we traded our second best corner. Forgot we traded Byron Jones, so our secondary is lacking at the moment. Yeah, Nick Needham is our second best corner. So that's not really great. Probably going to have to look to replace him. But we got Chase Young, so, wow. Well, we got Chase Young. I did not mean to go to schedule. But when you get Chase Young, I mean, I guess you get pressured so quick that your secondary doesn't have to be that good, right? Yeah. As Justin Fields has a great year. Third in passing yards with 4,800. First in touchdowns with 4,100. 17 picks isn't great, but it is what it is. Deebo Samuel, 1,336 yards, 14 touchdowns, averaging almost 5 a carry. So that's a pretty good year for him. I would say that. Receiving, Jalen Waddle, 1,500 yards, 13 touchdowns. Chris Godwin, 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. Gesicki, almost 1,000, 9 touchdowns. Jamar Chase, 800 yards, 6 touchdowns. Deebo with 400 yards. So he had a good year. Sacks. Oh, this is why we brought in Chase Young. 23 sacks. And as you see, last year we didn't have this many sacks in total. And our top 3 players beat out our sacks in total that we had last year combined. Everybody on the team. One guy can make our team rush this well. 23 sacks for Chase Young. Oh my gosh. 3 interceptions, 2 interceptions, 2 interceptions, 2 interceptions. What a year for Chase Young. 23. He broke the sack record. That's insane. That's just crazy. No MVP for our boy Justin Fields. Not even in the top 10. So that's kind of crazy. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Derrick Henry. Defensive Player of the Year, as you might expect. Best quarterback, they give it to Jordan Love. Justin Fields is at number 6. That's interesting. Best running back, Debo's at number 10. That's also interesting. Best receiver, though, goes to Jalen Waddle. So we could be seeing a development trade upgrade from him. Chris Godwin down at number 5. Best O-line, Jensen and Tyron Smith. Titans got themselves... Oh, and Onwenu. They got themselves an O-line up there, I see. As we get Becton, Humphrey, and Deion Dawkins. The Titans was another one. Holy shit. Best D-line, you might expect. Christian Wilkins at number 4. Ed Oliver at number 5. Best linebacker, nobody. Best D-back, defensive back. Jonathan Jones in there. That's good to see. Kyle Duggar in there as well. But we don't see anybody on there. Best kicker. Does not matter to me. But wow, what a year for our boy Chase Young. As now... See if we can start winning. See if we can win some games here. We win. Oh, God. Here we go again. Here we go again. I thought the Chiefs was the other team that would have taken the bye week from us, but they weren't. So now I'm really concerned. Because if they didn't take the bye week from us, then who did? Who did? As now we have to run it back against them. Got robbed last year, so hopefully our players use that as motivation and play just a little bit harder than they did. Obviously, we're simulating the entire game, at least until I need to jump in. As we go down 3-0 early, we go down 10-0 early. We cannot get the ball in the end zone. 17-3, 17-10, 20-10, 22-10. We got a safety, 29-10. Okay, man, I got to get some fucking offense going here. Holy shit. This is insane. 29-10. We're going to get bounced from the playoffs again. So that's nice. As they are just flying. Who was number 8? I don't know. He threw it inside. I don't know why. I mean, he was wide open if he threw it outside, but it came back inside. I couldn't tell you why. Gonna get that one to Debo. And he makes a miss. I did not even know it was 4th down, but he makes a miss and he gets the first. Rolling. Justin Fields diving for the pylon, but he gets... Did he get... No. He gets destroyed and he fumbles before he makes it there. But we have a second to go at the 1 clock stop. We have to give this one to Debo. As he gets it. We're going to have to go for 2 here because the goal is we're down 19. Now we're down whatever. Oh, no. I can't use a timeout here. Okay, never mind. Scratch that idea. We gotta just... Yeah. So we're kicking the field goal. We're down 12, which makes it just pretty much 2 touchdowns. I was going to try to get 2 touchdowns, 2 2-point conversions, and a field goal, and that would tie it. But instead, we're down 12. Got to be a turnover here, and against Patrick Mahomes, that's a rough one to ask for. It really is. That's a rough one to ask for, but we're going to try to make it happen. Gonna obviously play the safety. He just got cooked. Who is that? Is that number 40? I don't know what that is. 4th in points allowed on the year, and we've given up 30 in the most important game of the year, and just pretty much just been milly-whopped. I mean, it's pretty embarrassing to lose like this. Assuming we do lose, but as he just keeps throwing the same route, it's killing us. It's working. Allowed almost 400 yards of offense. So that's also not what you want to see, but that's what you are seeing. No way I didn't just make a play on that. Oh my gosh. Like, he is just throwing the scariest of routes right now. Like, he don't want to throw that ball, pretty much. I need a strip sack. Come on, 93. Derek, come on, my boy. I'm going to send Jerome Baker. Clock is ticking, so we don't have time, but we kept our timeout, so. Fuck. That's 4th down, though. And that shouldn't be field goal range. So they are punting. We're going to get the ball back who knows where, but somewhere. And we just got to be quick. When we had Tyreek Hill, obviously, that's a great deep threat. That is the one benefit of Tyreek Hill, is that you can kind of just chuck it and hope he beats him. Now, it's kind of a Waddle thing. Kind of got to just hope Waddle can beat him. Or Chase. Chase is fast, too, so I guess Chase. Perfect. 24 yards on 1st down. We do get out of bounds. I'm not sure if we drive downfield, if we just take the field goal and leave the time on the clock and hope we get a stop. Oh, wait, no, we can't take a field goal. Oh, never mind. I forgot about that. I just threw the biggest scary ever, but Godwin makes the catch. Oh, my God. I didn't even mean to spin, but I spun. Shit. Godwin, touchdown right at the 2-minute warning. I really wanted to keep that on the clock. But we get it at the 2-minute warning, and we are now going to be down 4 points. 5 points. Sorry, I can't count. 5 points. With 2 minutes left, we have 3 timeouts. The Chiefs have all the pressure on them. Oh, the Tennessee Titans went 15-2. The team with the insane O-line and Derrick Henry. So that's fun. Patriots are playing them. So hopefully the Patriots, if we do win this game, hopefully the Patriots can get them out of there. As we kick, somebody is back there. I don't know who that is. But yeah, he took Tyreek Hill's number. And he's back there. Takes the knee. And now it really comes down to this. I don't know if they're going to run. If they're going to pass, they're going to run. Big play on first down. I think that was Ogba getting back there, 91. I think we still have Ogba, so it would be Ogba. Right? Well, 91 ain't even in the game this play, but... bringing somebody over the middle. Get back there. Get back there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. We're in a good spot. We are in a good spot. I'm really hoping he does not throw this ball. This is looking like he's going to throw the ball. Please no. Please no. Please no. Come on, defense. Oh, he didn't stop. He didn't throw it. Yes. Big stop. Big stop. We got 1:47 seconds. Touchdown. Should win it, assuming we don't leave too much time and let him do his own thing. But a touchdown would win this game. Come on, man. We need this one. We need this one. After what happened last year, this would be an insane comeback. Minute 47. Justin Fields has his badge, which is perfect packet. Oh, whatever. Justin Fields! Oh, shit! He took off on him. Come on now, Justin. Big run on first down as we're already in field goal range. Obviously, a field goal means nothing to us, but we are in field goal range. Takes a little bit of the pressure off of us. Start to get us moving a little bit. As Debo dropped it, if he held on to that, that was 20 yards. That's unfortunate. Not the best of throws, but I do think he snuck it in there before he got to it, but Madden thought otherwise. We're going to send Debo on a drag. We're really looking to get the ball to Debo, if you can't tell. As Waddle's wide open. I was going to throw it to Debo. Yeah, okay. Debo, but the Waddle pass was just too good. I don't know what the... Oh, you'll review this one, but last year, you won't review that. Okay. As y'all can see, the refs are against me. I'm just saying. I don't know what route Debo just ran, but Fields has another 11 yards. As now we kind of need to start draining the clock a little bit, because if we don't, it's going to be bad. That's all I'm saying. It's going to be bad. So we're going to give it to Debo. We're just going to let him take some of the time off the clock. Not going to take it too low, but I am going to take it low enough. Take it down to 44. We're going to bring Godwin over the middle. And yeah, we're going to run that. Godwin to the 4. It'll be 3rd and goal. Biggest play of the season. Biggest play of the year. Biggest play of all these players' lifetimes. 14 seconds on the clock. I'm going to roll right. We got space. Big touchdown. Come on. Justin Fields is in for the huge touchdown, as somehow we've brought ourselves back and we are now in a position to win it. I'm going to put Gesicki on an out route, and we're just going to roll. We're going to roll and we're going to pray. And we got it. 3-point lead. A field goal does not win it no more. We're just going to kick it, and we're going to hope for the best. I'm going to do a squib. Try to take the time off. Make sure they only have one play. Jason Sanders. It's looking good. It's looking like we might be going to the AFC Championship game. Sorensen brings it to the 36. Mahomes does have that arm, but with man up 3 deep, I'm going to bring Baker back. I'm going to not even worry about Clyde Edwards-Helaire. We're going to bring him back. 6 seconds. This is it. Are we going to the AFC Championship game on one of the craziest comebacks ever? It's to the end zone. And it's incomplete. The game is over. What a fucking win. That is insane. Look at Mahomes over on the sideline crying behind his father. As that's it. I don't know how we managed to do it, but we came back. What a game. What a game. We're going to the AFC Championship game for a chance to compete at going to the Super Bowl. How did we do it? I don't know, but we did it. We did it. We did it. Now the question is, are we playing New England or are we playing the motherfucking Titans? Please be New England. Please be New England. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. We got a chance. We got a chance. Just to check, let's see how we played against them during the year. Let's go look at this. Regular season, our first game, we won by 18 points, 35-17. Our second game, we lost by 8. So, we don't know how this is going to go. The game that we won, we'll check that box score. We had 500 yards of offense. We just really shut them down. Justin Fields, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Rushing, though, 2 touchdowns for Debo. Receiving. So we had a pretty good year. Or game, sorry. Whoops. Good game. Mac Jones was against us, but we did lose a game against them. So this ain't... We know this is not guaranteed. We know that, so... We're going to jump in, of course. A big game, you know. Chance to go to the Super Bowl. We already seen that they have their receivers. They got McCole Hardman. They got, who was the other one? I can't remember. I have no clue who the other one was. But, nonetheless, they got their receivers, so. This is not going to be a free win. We know that. We're not going to freely beat them, you know? So. Our hope is that we can get this done. Obviously, we're simulating. We're going to the end of the game. We're going to see what happens. We're up 3-0. We're up 10-0. 17-0. We're moving good right now. 17-3. 24-3. 31-3. That's it. It's over. Oh, they're making a run, though. They are making a run. And it's over. The Miami Dolphins, for the first time in 30 years or something. I don't know when the last time they went, but probably since Marino, I guess. Well, Marino never won one, but he went to one, right? Yeah, I don't know. First time in a very long time that the Miami Dolphins are going to the Super Bowl. The Patriots don't seem too angry about it. Hunter Henry's just vibing. But we played very well. Mac Jones did not, but we did. Justin Fields, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Rushing, Debo had his way. Max Swan, don't know who that is, but as our receivers just balled out. I mean, as simple as that. 98, 90, 108, 107. So, yeah. That's a good win. We're going to the fucking Super Bowl. So, I mean, it's always a good win if you're going to the Super Bowl. I'm just saying. Super Bowl time for the Miami Dolphins. Who are we going to play? That's the question. You got to be kidding me. It's the last team I wanted to play. I feel like the Packers get so much biased from Madden. They were 9-8, though. They are not a good team. Maybe this is who I want to play. They're an 81 offense, 88 defense. So their defense is better than their offense. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is still around, but we're about to find out. We're about to find out how this goes. We've been through it all. We got scammed out of a Super Bowl or out of a championship appearance last year. They have Stephon Gilmore and Jair Alexander. That's pretty crazy. We got scammed out of our AFC Championship game appearance last year. We come back on the Chiefs in a huge game, go to the AFC Championship. We beat the Patriots, and now we're here playing. Oh, I accidentally did the kickoff, so I guess we're gonna have to do the kickoff. But we're here playing the Packers, and here we go. Boom, ball going to somebody. Couldn't tell you his name, but yeah, you get the point. Gonzalez. Oh, no, their quarterback is not Aaron Rodgers. It's not Jordan Love. I don't know who it is. It's a man named Graves. So, yeah. See what he can do, though. First drive, he scores a touchdown. 7-3. 7-6. 10-6. 10-8. 15-10. 18-10. 21-10. 21-18. 28-18. 21-28. 35-21. And this is it. A minute 26. We have the ball. Marco Byers. I don't know who that is, but they brought in Debo, which makes sense because it's Debo. As Debo's going nowhere, but that's okay. That's our last timeout, so we only need to run this one more time. If we get the first down, though, that would be great. I guess we're going to pass. That's what they want me to do, so I'm going to pass. We're just going to roll. If it's not there, I'm probably just going to drop inbounds. But it is there. It is there. To Jamar Chase. And that's it. That clinches it. That's a Super Bowl win. That is a Super Bowl win for the Miami Dolphins. We've done it. We've done it. We really, I mean, this was one of the craziest playoff runs ever. I'm not sure how we got it done, but we did get it done. As this one's going to Godwin on the sideline for a first down. To the 18. Justin Fields, 24 for 32, 322 yards, 3 touchdowns. So as you can see, Justin Fields did his thing, as I expected him to. He had a great year. And Debo now. Debo to the 3 with 12 seconds left. And that's it. I'm going to run this. I have to. We gotta get it. If it goes in, great. If not, whatever. And he fumbles on the 1. Oh, my God. They get it. Doesn't really matter, but that's kind of crazy. 35-21. I'm going to let y'all watch the celebration.
And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
Alrighty, that's going to wrap it up. As you see, the Miami Dolphins are Super Bowl champions. Again. So, that's pretty good. I'm not going to lie. That's a good way to end it. Best way, I mean, we had just a crazy comeback against the Chiefs. A year after, we got scammed out of it. Another instance of, did Dez catch it? But I think we know Dez caught it. And I think we know whoever that was on the sideline definitely caught it. But they didn't give it to me. But anyway, that's it. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And I'm out.